Go.
It's day 232.
Of the 29th year and beyond. Well, yeah, we're still in separate places.
Yes.
So today, this morning I got up early. Well, not too early, but anyway, I was watching an episode of This Is Us, and it dealt with you dealing with your parents and the things that sometimes you have gone through in your childhood, and how the things that people can say to you can affect you later in life, and how it can actually determine who you become, but also what you can become. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. And the Bible teaches us that the tongue has the power of life and death, and deal with the consequences of what you speak. And so, I think too many times we may not realize that we're either speaking life into a situation or circumstance or into someone else, or speaking death. And we do, that old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie from the pit of hell. Words have power.
They do, and on this particular episode, talk about a sort of like a childhood dream, a passion that she had that was sort of squashed because of circumstances that happened. And I began to think about myself and you being up in DC, and you're working with Ava, and y'all doing this production, and you love to act, and that's a passion that you've always had. And but when we were growing up, that wasn't anything that was available to us. It wasn't anything that we would have even have considered as a job, an acting job, not even a possibility.
Well, and it's interesting because, as you know, I do a lot of writing.
Right.
And there was a seed sown into my spirit
Mm-hmm.
when I was in high school by the vice principal.
Mm-hmm.
But at the time, I did not think that writing professionally was even an option on the table. It was even a way for me to be able to make contributions or make a living or anything like that. And it wasn't until years later that I had more opportunities where I got to the point where I realized not only could I write, but it also added value to others.
Yeah, and it does. I mean, and that's the thing. Whatever your passion is, even if it's something that was, squashed when you were a child because of circumstances, you weren't in an area where that was available to you, or your parents didn't see that as a possible a stream of income.
Yes.
Yeah. But even still, when you get older, when you get mature, when you get out on your own, you can see that sometimes that is something that's creeping up inside of you that is keeping you from doing the things that you should be doing, because that's what you should be doing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's where you have to really begin to embrace the authenticity of who God created you to be. Something that you and I talk about all the time, embracing your authenticity and understanding, regardless of what others or the world may say about you or refuse to say about you, you need to know who you are, and more importantly, who you are in Christ, and be true to that.
Exactly. And how does this tie into marriage? Because when you're getting married, you have to be with someone that is going to be able to share your dreams and your passions, and who's going to take that journey with you. But more importantly, that's going to encourage you in those moments of doubt that you can do this, or you should at least pursue it. You may not make it. You may fail. It may not become anything that you really, really want to do. But if you don't ever try, and if you're not with someone that's going to support you in those dreams and those aspirations, you know what? You're with the wrong person.
Absolutely. Well, being up here, I spent time with family last night, and I had an opportunity to see John and Gabby's wedding video in its entirety as Deb recorded it, and all over again, I got to see how they were authentically who they were,
right,
and the love that they share, and their friends that were there to support them. I mean, this diverse group of individuals supporting, affirming, and loving each other, and it touched me all over again.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, so that's really all I had for today, and but I just wanted to get that in, and so
in your marriage, in your love relationships, just as Gail said, if you're not with someone who is honoring the authentic you, then you're with the wrong person.
right.
Don't make that mistake for a brief period of time, much less your lifetime. Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.
Love you, Pumpkin.
Love you too.